Today on Girl Chat, would you lie to someone to make them feel better?
Does that make sense?
No.
Plus, do you like men who wear jewelry?
Ooh, I'm glad I ain't get with him.
And from SEAL Team, it's Neil Brown Jr. The Real starts now.
This is our
especially on Fridays.
Yes.
But here at The Real, we take our turn up to a whole different level. Because we just don't just celebrate Friday. Oh, no, no, no. We like to celebrate Friday! So today's Friday drink is the Lavender Dream Margarita.
Ooh.
Yes, ooh. To make this lovely mixture, all you need is some tequila, Cointreau, syrup, sugar, and dried
What's
lavender.
this stuff on the end?
That's the lavender and the sugar.
That's actual real lavender.
Yes.
Herbs sprinkled around. It's like a sugar granule.
Oh, so
baby
edible.
Jesus, this tastes so good.
It's really good. So you guys can head over to thereal.com if you want to get your hands on this cocktail or mocktail recipe, right? Now, ladies, let's cheers to some Friday Girl Chat, shall we?
We shall.
Cheers. Dumb question.
Yes.
I just licked the rim.
Yes.
Can I eat the lavender or
Yeah,
not?
Yes.
lavender's so
Yes.
good.
Okay, I was making sure.
It's like, it's an herb.
It tastes so good, you guys.
That is delicious.
It's really
So,
good.
First up, is it ever okay to lie? Well, according to Quora.com, if you're lying to make someone feel better, then the answer is yes.
Oh.
For example, if you're at a dinner party and the host asks how you're enjoying their really bland food, it's okay to tell them that you think it's delicious. Or if your man is in the mood for some lovin', but you're not really feeling him at the moment, just say, you've got a really bad stomach ache and you have to go to sleep.
Ooh.
So ladies, do you think it's ever okay to lie to your friend to make them feel better?
I agree with the audience. They're over here shouting no.
Yeah.
That's because they are absolutely correct. No, it is not okay. You don't help anybody that way. And furthermore, you're actually enabling the situation. Like, for instance, if you go to a dinner party and you tell somebody that their bland food tastes amazing, they're just gonna keep cooking bland food. Why not be like, girl, it's missing a little bit of seasoning.
I don't think you should be rude, though. I don't think you should be
100%.
rude about it. Oh, my God, this is the worst I've ever eaten.
that's crazy.
I don't think
Yeah.
that,
Yeah, don't be
you know.
evil, but there is a way to be like, oh, girl, you know what? You actually could add more whatever to it because it needs, you need some adobo, some sazon, some Lowry seasoning salt. There's a way to offer a suggestion, but I think it's never healthy to tell someone lies to make them feel better.
I
Because
agree.
At the end of the day,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, don't lie to me.
That's what I say.
lie
I
to
don't want
me.
you to lie to me because if it's something that I need to change, I'm never going to know if you keep lying about it. I will say, right? And I will
Give me the opportunity to get better.
right? And I will say that if somebody asks me, for my advice, I can't help but to give them the truth. So if you're going to ask me something, just know I'm just going to spit the truth. I'm just saying right off the bat. And it's how you say it. I always say it's not what you say, it's how you say it. I always like to spin it a little positively. Now, you do that very, very well, Jeannie. Jeannie is always 100.
Thank you. I keep it 150 over here.
Yes.
If you want to know the real root truth, ask your friend Jeannie. She's got some gems for you, I promise.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I actually can tell a true friend if they're going to go ahead and openly criticize something that you care a lot about. For example, like, okay, when I want to work with somebody, right? Like in our team, you hire different people to work on projects, or like I've executive produced a film before, and you interview people. I actually ask them, to watch whatever it is I want them to work on, and then and they'll always say, people who want the job will always say, oh, I loved it, it was so great, and when you did this and that, and I followed your career in this. But then I ask them, okay, then tell me honestly, if you worked with me, what is something you'd change? Or what is something you would have done different? And if they can really give you that answer to better whatever it is they believe they can do with you, that's the person you want to hire. That's the person you want as your dream team.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't want to hire a bunch of yes people,
no.
that are just going to tell you everything you do is phenomenal when it's maybe not.
Yes. Okay. Let me ask you guys a question then.
Yes.
Okay. Adrian, you've told me that if somebody gives you a gift that you don't like, what would you do? Because Adrian, you've said to me, which I love, because Adrian is my friend, so she could talk to me this way. If I tell somebody I don't like their gift, it's because I love them and I'd rather have them spend the money in the right place or keep it for themselves. I don't want it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what would you do if a person got you a gift you didn't like?
I would say, hey, I probably would exchange it in all reality.
Okay. Yeah.
And so I would just tell them, hey, I ended up getting this instead.
Oh, that's cool. So you don't even have to explain if you liked it or
No,
not. You
I
just
ended
make
up
the
getting
best
something else instead. And they'll be like, oh, that's awesome.
That's good. What about you, Lonnie?
What?
What would you do?
I mean, okay, about this subject, I don't want to hurt someone's feelings.
Got it.
So I tend to just not volunteer information unless they ask. That's why I don't ask a lot of questions of people. Like, if I'm wearing a new outfit, I don't ask y'all how I look because I don't want to hear it. If you don't really like I'm just like that. You know what I mean? I don't volunteer. Now, if you ask me, then I will, but I'm not gonna, and also, I just don't like hurting my friends' feelings. Now, and especially if I really don't know you, I don't care. But if you're my really good friend, and I know you've been cooking real, real hard on this stuff, you know what I mean? It's like, I just don't see the value in me. You know, if you add this, that's just me. I like to make my friends feel like they can do whatever they can. They did it for me. That's just me.
Wait, but Lonnie.
I couldn't do
Lonnie?
that. I could not.
Lonnie.
Ooh, Tam, you got
Take
something
your
good.
drink.
Go.
I cook for you all the time.
Don't ask if you don't want to know. I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying, I don't ask. That's what I'm saying. I don't ask if something is good or this.
But you do tell me it's good.
That's what I'm saying. That's not a lie.
Okay.
Oh,
But you do tell me, too, I don't give you enough. That's what you have told me.
Now, that's not a lie. That's,
Yes.
Look, y'all.
Her portions be out of control?
No, because then I feel bad because it's like she'll take a whole steak and divide it between me, her, and Adam. And I'm like,
Control.
and me and Adam still be hungry. So I'm just like, I don't know, you on a diet, but me and Adam are not on a diet.
Well, because you told me the truth, now I know. I'll just cook more so that the next time I will have more for you and I will have more for Adam.
But
How's
that's
that?
not.
But that's not insulting. I think we're all agreeing that you shouldn't be insulting.
Yeah,
but
that's what I mean.
I think like you said before, like, you have to give me the opportunity to be better.
Yeah.
Like, if somebody says, okay, one thing I hate that people do when they're lying to their girlfriends, like, for instance, if their ex-boyfriend went and got a new girlfriend. And you're sitting with the girlfriend, and the girlfriend is like, tell me she's not prettier than you. Tell me, and what if that girl is prettier than you? But you girlfriends be like, nah, she ugly. You were way better than her. He's never had anything better since you.
That's a good friend. That's a good friend.
It's a lie.
No, I'm not about to make my friend bad because he got a new girl. I'm not about to do that.
I'm not gonna tell
you
her.
the baddest bitch on the planet. I don't care what nobody says.
No.
You bad. Forget her.
No, I'm not gonna do that because that's not true.
Yeah.
But I would deflect it, and instead I would be like, get off his Instagram and don't worry about that new girl. Worry about you and continue doing good for you.
That's what I'm with.
Like,
Yes.
But I would not tell her she's like.
I'm pumping her up. I don't care. My friend is the baddest. She look great. She beautiful. One of y'all, all y'all broke up? No. Y'all my ride or die. You look beautiful. Your hair, her hair ain't nothing like your hair. Your breasts ain't nothing like her breasts. You got the best breasts in the business.
Ew.
Your nose ain't nothing like her nose.
Thank you, Concord. What I will say is, but see, I wouldn't want that. Like, if I had a friend, I would genuinely want my friend to tell me.
And I
You
know
go
this,
over there to
Adrian.
Jeannie.
No, Adrienne, this is what I love about you. You will come to me and you will
Yeah.
ask me questions straight up. It could be about an outfit, it could be about how something
want the
turned out.
truth.
And you know I will always give you the bare bone truth. And that's
But I
why-
can handle it.
Yes, you can, and that's why that is ride or
I
die.
just
You
want
can
y'all to
depend
lie
on
to
me all the way.
me. Lie to me.
Really?
Lie to me.
I'm
No.
not gonna lie,
Oh my
honey.
God.
I need y'all.
No.
Y'all criticisms. I
What's
got
the
enough
movie
criticism.
that's like, you want the truth, you can't handle the truth?
Exactly.
A Few
That
Good
is true.
Men. That was that movie, A Few Good Men. I think
Here's
that was-
one thing you might want to lie about, telling a man you like his jewelry. In fact, Reddit.com recently asked their readers how they felt about men who wear jewelry and got a very mixed response. Some users thought it was fine depending on what the item of the jewelry is. However, others felt like men don't need to be wearing anything but their wedding ring and a watch. So ladies, do you like seeing hotline bling on your man?
No.
Y'all,
What?
Who y'all some haters?
I am not into jewelry like that.
Wait.
And when I first met Israel, he would wear like, not when I first met him, he would wear a lot of jewelry. Oh, hi, babe.
Cute, Adrienne.
Wait, Adrienne, that's
So I didn't like it at first, but now I like it a little bit more.
Did
like
you just like it because you saw it in a
Yeah,
picture?
I
Now,
just realized he looked really
I
cute.
cannot.
But I think at that time, like, he would wear that brand, like, chrome hearts, you know, that
Yes,
silver,
yes.
like, rockerish jewelry, and I
Yeah.
just thought it was so...
It's a little
no.
true religion.
No, I like that because it's
Not
just
my
one
speed.
piece. It's not
Now,
a whole dangling.
yeah, we were already dating here. This is good now. Now,
No, I think a man who wears jewelry, okay, because jewelry is an extra addition to your outfit. Like, men
It's
get
accessory.
dressed.
It's corny.
Yes, no. When men get dressed, they think to cover the things they have to cover. Get on a shirt, get on a pair of pants, some shoes, and I go. They think for function. When a man takes the time to accessorize himself, maybe a thumb ring, even like a layer
about a
bracelet
thumb ring.
situation.
No,
yes,
no.
I love it.
you like thumb rings on
love.
men?
Love.
Who? Please give me an example of a man that you know that wears thumb rings that looks hot.
Maybe if you're
Andre
indie-
3000 and Lil Uzi Vert.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like little adventurous accessories.
Well, you know what?
I do.
My husband wears a motive ring. I actually
Okay.
got it for him for his birthday.
What is
and
that?
a motive ring.
Sorry, what?
A motive ring is
Come again?
basically
It's an intentional ring.
Yeah, it's basically it's like a Fitbit. So it tells him how many hours that he slept. If he needs to sleep some more, it tells him how many steps
That's
he's
a
taken.
Fitbit.
Yeah, like a Fitbit. But
What does that
a
look
ring.
like? Oh, I
thought
It
you were
looks like
talking
a really cool piece of jewelry. It's black. And he puts it, around his what is this called? Your
pointer.
index finger.
Oh.
And I love it. And he also wears 2 necklaces around his neck. He wears Saint Christopher. Why you laughing, Jeannie? He wears Saint Christopher around his neck. That's the saint of protection. And he also wears a cross that has a heart that he got in Bethlehem,
Now
Jerusalem.
lie about that. Lie about that. What you got to say?
I think...
I'm gonna be dead honest. What I'm laughing at is not what he's wearing, even though the first thing that Tam points out is his Fitbit ring as his piece of jewelry. I'm
No,
like,
it is. He wears it all the time.
No,
he
I'm sure
loves
of
it.
But it's just that I'm laughing more at every time Tamara talks about Adam, it's this love that emanates from her. He could be wearing, seriously, a doily around his neck, and she would sit there like, and it's so cute, you guys, because he wears this doily, and it's so sweet, and makes his blue eyes shine. It's everything. And we're just like...
Well, because I like it. I like it. And I like him.
I love it.
I like
98%
men
of the
that wear
time.
the Versace shirts and they button all the way, unbutton down to their belly button. And they have all this jewelry.
All the
and they have a
chains?
pinky ring and they have a big, thick watch and they smell like, like they done been wearing.
I'm
Yeah,
not
I
gonna front.
love that. I like
Pinky rings can be sexy.
Yes, I love
Really?
pinky rings.
Pinky rings can be kind of mafioso.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
Sexy.
Strong.
Yeah,
Especially
that
if they got
feels-
like a nice suit and then
Yeah.
they got a pinky ring.
That's
it's
sexy.
like,
What about an
all right.
eyebrow ring?
No.
Nose ring.
No facial
That's
jewelry
little
for me.
Uzi. That's little Uzi.
And
He
Jeannie
wear
can
that.
have that. She's single now. Go for it, little Uzi. She wants you. I'm like, this is a shout out, Jeannie Uzi.
Hit her up. Hit her
Israel now
DMs.
wears the one thing I do like is the giving key.
Yeah.
Because it it obviously, Google what it is. It has a dope concept. It actually helps people. But that's like dope. But other than that, no. I just like his Cartier bracelet that never comes off, a watch and a ring. Boom, that's it.
Do we have
Keep it simple.
Hey, do we have a picture of Johnny Depp? Do we have a picture of him? Because
yeah,
see, that's a little
like
too much.
indie,
No,
okay.
it's not.
eclectic, but it fits him. It fits his style. You know what I mean? Like that on Adam would not be cool at all.
Well, that's okay. So that's the main point. You have to have it brought together in some way that it looks like you can own it. Because confidence is really what we're talking about. It's sexy, right, lady?
Yeah, but then when you're trying to get it on, you got to take all that stuff off. It's like, oh, God.
Jeannie, that just looks like the kind of guy you would date.
That's me, though. And if you're wearing accessories and you're gonna get down with me, it'll take the same amount of time that it'll take for me to snap off my extensions. We could get it poppin'.
I'm tired. It's over. I don't want to do nothing.
Well,
What? No, Lonnie.
whether your date is wearing jewelry or not, it's always good to keep an open mind when it comes to dating. That's because the dating landscape is constantly changing and evolving. In fact, Glamour magazine recently listed their 5 outdated relationship rules it's time to abandon. So listen to this. For example, they think it's time to do away with the 3-day rule, once and for all. Have you guys heard of this?
Go ahead, tell us.
The 3-day rule is instead of waiting 3 days to text or call someone you're really into, why not just call them the next day? People actually used to wait 3 days. Now they're saying just call them.
I call them that night.
There you go. They also suggest that despite what people say, there's nothing wrong with sleeping with someone on the first date. Some of y'all out there are like, yes, yes. Other people are like, no,
The first hour, you sleep with.
Oh, God. Some great relationships actually can start as a result of a one-night stand. Have you guys ever experienced this?
I know a lot of people.
Yeah, me too. Well, Jeannie, you recently re-entered into the dating world.
Yes.
I thought she was going to ask you.
Oh, Jeannie, have you ever had a one-night stand? No. Do you think that you'll be playing by the rules this time around? Would you?
Okay, so I've said this already. Yo, I'm mad nervous when it comes to coming back out into the dating world.
Yeah.
Because things are so different nowadays. And I actually am an old-fashioned girl. I like the old-fashioned things. I want you to pick me up before we go out to dinner. Right? I want you to call me. Don't text me. Call me up. Talk to me. And if you're thinking about me, holler at me right away. Don't play no head games. Please. So I like that, yes.
You gonna be dating an 85-year-old man.
Now that we brought it up,
Do you have any dating apps right now?
Okay, so...
Be honest.
No, okay, so I'm always gonna be honest.
Okay.
Let's be honest. So, like,
Let's get on it together. I'm gonna make you one, okay? And we'll
my
do
God,
that,
that'd be so fun.
Yeah.
that would be amazing.
We'll do it. I'll
Can
do
I
it.
be real? I would love to go on a double date with somebody.
I wouldn't
just
say that.
'cause-
But...
No, I do. Because here's the thing. I love dating. I really do. I love dating. I love getting to know somebody. I love having a good time with drinks and everything. But I don't know today what men find as, oh, this is cool to try to go further if it's a little too past what I'm comfortable with.
I think what we need to do, and we gotta hurry up. I think what we need to do is you and I will find 2 dates, and then we'll take them, the 2 couples, and then we'll, talk
4
about
couples.
Oh, my
going on
God.
a
I think
date.
that would be.
That'll
and that
be a
way
lot
we
of
can
fun.
use the guys to help us.
Okay, guys.
Welcome back. Let's get right back into some more girls. Oh! It's that time again. We're getting a call on the Reels hotline. Bling. Hey, girl.
Hi. Absolutely stunning. Babe, what's your name and where are you from?
My name is Hannah, and I'm from Chicago, Illinois.
All right.
So where are you right now?
Right now, I'm at school. I'm in nursing school. I just jumped out of class.
Oh, look at you.
Don't tell them.
it.
Okay, we're not telling anybody, but we
Yes.
heard that you have a situation that you could use some advice with, so we wanted to help you. What's up?
So I am a first-generation American. My parents came from India, and they worked really hard to get me here. My mom works really hard. She's a nurse. And I actually just turned 24, and I'm getting ready to graduate. And so the pressure is kind of on to get married. And in the Indian culture, it's very common to get an arranged marriage. And I think the pressure is kind of on because both my older siblings aren't married, so I think there's a lot of pressure on me. And so I don't really know how to bring this up to my mom, and also it's kind of hard to make a decision, and I don't know if I'm giving up on my dating life by agreeing to an arranged marriage, so...
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hannah, do you want an arranged... She wants to give you an arranged marriage? Do you know that for sure?
Technically, an arranged marriage is more of an introduction, you know?
Okay.
Someone that the family knows, just,
Yeah.
they know their
Hannah,
background.
are
It's
you
not
re-
like,
Are you ready to get married?
I don't know. I would like to enjoy like my single days a little bit longer.
There's
Are you
nothing
dating?
like
But
that.
the pressure is really strong.
I'm sorry, Hannah. Are you dating? Have you been in a relationship?
Yes, I've been in several relationships. Right now I'm single, but making that decision to agree to, you know, meeting those introductions.
I think
One more question. Have they met anybody that you've dated, or how did they react? Did you introduce anybody?
I've introduced them. They know that I date. They're not opposed to it. It's just kind of like, it's almost like a time crunch. I know I'm only 24, but
Got it.
like to my family, it's like, oh,
Yeah.
she's like getting older.
And your
Okay.
2 older siblings are not married.
They're married.
No.
Oh,
No, they're
No.
not married. So,
They're not married.
why is
girl,
Yeah.
don't put that pressure on you.
Yeah.
Like if they got away with it, you can get away with it too.
Yeah, but it's about
Yeah, but don't
Go ahead,
convince
Jean.
yourself. Don't
Yeah.
put it in your head that
Yes.
like all this pressure is on you now because you're the only one.
Go,
Yeah.
Jean.
Let one of them take that pressure.
I understand what you're saying, but I also hear what you're saying, Hannah, about not letting your mom down. I think the number one thing to remember is that your mom is worried about you. But in order to get her to understand, you have to relate with her as a mother, right? So as a first-generation born Asian myself, I know that the reason why they came here to America is to provide options for you and opportunity to have the choice. So remind her at first, Mom, you came here so that I could have choices. You came here so that I could go to nursing school. In many countries, you don't have that option to even choose what line of work you want to
Right.
go in. So right now, I'm so happy going to school. I'm so thankful that you came here to provide this for me. Let me enjoy this, and as the mature woman that you're raising me to be, I will tell you when I'm ready for marriage.
That's so great.
Dipley.com recently released their list of 16 things everyone does but will never admit to doing in an effort to help us realize we're not alone when it comes to the crazy stuff that we do in our everyday lives. For example, when you're cooking and forget the instructions, so you have to dig the box from the trash where you've
Yes.
already thrown it, right? And then speaking of trash, when you're eating someone else's
Why
food...
you touch me when you said spit?
when you're eating someone else's food that you think is nasty, so you throw your plate away upside down in the trash in hopes that they won't notice. Anybody
Duh.
ever do that?
Yes.
So, ladies.
I thought y'all don't lie.
No, I don't lie. I just throw it out.
Yeah, so it's time to come clean right now. There's no judgment at this zone. Who wants to confess something first? What is something you do that you gotta fess up about?
I always read people's texts. Like if they texting, and I'm
And you're in
I'm
front
not,
of-
I do
like
that too. I'm nosy.
I
We
will
all
read
do
your
that.
text. Do not text around me. True player for real. Ask your girl for real.
I get that. Okay, I have something to confess.
Ooh, I don't know.
Jeannie, Lonnie, you guys were at my house last weekend.
Yes?
Well, when I have guests over, I have parties and I love to have people over,
Okay.
but I have like a major OCD problem.
Yeah?
So when they're not even finished with their plates, I throw it out. So I literally will walk up to people in the middle of eating and I'll just be like, bye. And I throw out their plate. And at the party, you were looking for your plate. And you were like, wait, did I finish? And I had already thrown it out. Sorry.
Oh my
Because
goodness.
she likes to keep the place clean.
No, one time I was at Adrian's house and she was like looking all deep into me and I was telling a story and I was like, oh my God, Adrian's like really focused. She cares right now. And she started kind of leaning forward like this. She was like, oh my God, yeah? And I was like, yes, Adrian, thank you so much for caring for me. She freaking reached past me and picked up the popcorn off the floor and threw it away in the trash.
They were being messy with the popcorn in my house. So I had to
get
pick
it,
it up.
though.
But I literally, if you watch me at my parties, I'm walking around going like this to people, like moving things.
Don't
I
worry.
think you just keep
like,
it
I
because
can't
I do the
stop.
same
She does
thing.
that
I do
too.
the same thing.
Pam
and
does that.
Lonnie always tells me, sit down somewhere, stop cleaning.
Yes.
It's in me. You
And
know,
she-
I'm just
Nah,
on
I'm not picking up
autopilot.
things.
I have to start
No,
like
she was
cleaning.
actually picking up, and I was
around
like,
me.
No.
stop.
I literally.
You're not even at your house.
I know. And I did. I did.
like people like
Yeah.
that, though. Are you the girl that after you wash your hands in the public restroom, you wipe down your sink, too?
I do.
Now, I
Thank you
do
for
that.
doing that. Thank
Well,
you
you're
so
welcome,
much.
I do that.
I love people like that.
Well,
What
thank
about
you.
putting filters on your IG photos and acting like it's a natural photo?
I never do
It
that.
never looks natural, so
I'll
why
let you
even
know.
say that?
Oh, I do it all the time. Don't act like I'm the only one out there that just be putting that filter, because some of y'all look like tree monsters if you don't put that filter on.
But you put the filter on, but you don't
Just
say
don't
in the
say no
caption, no
filter.
filter, because then that's
No, I don't do that. I just put picture, whatever the caption is.
Well,
But,
I've
you know.
done that,
okay.
but
What
I'm not gonna say no filter and I got the only filter on
No,
the
I
picture.
say everybody puts a filter. Just about everybody puts a filter.
Yeah.
Because you want that nice little like, you want people to say you're beautiful, you want your skin, you got that little.
Or you
zit
just need
right
it to
there.
match the rest of your photos on your Instagram page so that
Absolutely.
it's cohesive.
Yes.
Jeannie, what do you do that nobody knows about?
I pee in your pool. Wait, the best part that you guys can't hear?
Act like you guys have never peed in a pool.
Over my friend's house.
America, look in my eyes right now.
No.
You know you did it too,
Jeannie,
boo.
Yes.
Jeannie.
But you know, somebody tried to tell me something one time to try to make me not pee in the pool. Someone told me that now they have this liquid. Is
Yeah,
this
you
true?
can see
Yeah,
it.
you could see it.
And I put that in my pool because I don't want nobody peeing.
wanna say-
So I just let you know.
Would you be willing to give a stranger your phone and let them scroll through your music? I know, this can get weird, you guys. If you said no, it probably means you have an artist or two on there that you're a little embarrassed to have spent $1.29 on. But guess what? You are not alone. A recent Reddit forum asked its users, quote, who's your favorite guilty pleasure artist? And the answers are amazing. One user said, I'm a guy in his 20s, and Kesha will always and forever be one of my guilty pleasures. I don't
Really?
get how that's a guilty pleasure, though.
The crickets
That makes sense for
right
his.
now.
I know.
All right. Another user said, without a doubt, George Michael. I
Yes.
remember turning up.
Love George Michael.
These are like class, like
Yeah, I don't
to
get that
school
one.
with his double best of tape.
The best
And last
one.
but not least, one user said, Barry Manilow. Shh. Don't tell anyone. So, ladies, what guilty pleasure artist do you sing along to in your car when no one is around?
Weird Al Yankovic.
You don't.
Yes, I do, because
That's a weird one.
I opened for him many moons ago,
Oh,
right?
okay.
At the Greek Theater. It was 7,000 people, y'all. Let me tell you, 7,000 people came to see him. He does all the parodies for you millennials that don't know who Weird Al is.
Yeah.
You know, when Michael Jackson had Beat It, he had Eat It.
Eat It.
When Madonna had Like a Virgin, he had Like a Surgeon. So, you know, and I just grew in love, you know, after seeing him perform and seeing how he was about family, he was about fun, and his videos, he's made videos for all of these. So I just kind of keep it to myself, but now everybody knows I like
yeah.
Weird Al Yankovic.
Yep.
I
Who
do.
knew?
Weird
Like it.
Al. Weird Al.
I like it.
You know who I always be loyal to, and I don't care what anybody says?
Who?
Milli Vanilli.
Oh, I love that.
When everybody tripped out that
Girl,
they were
you know
lip
it's
syncing,
true.
I was like,
Ooh, ooh,
oh,
ooh.
right?
Ooh.
So,
I love you.
Okay, not gonna front. It was a dope song, but it was whack that they were lip syncing.
Yeah.
But it was a dope
was
song.
awesome.
But then when
we
you-
all knew the song and
care.
sang it.
when you saw the real Milli Vanilli, because they like tried to use like the real people, we
Yeah.
was like, okay, that's all right. You know?
Now we good, yeah.
We like,
What
that's
about
all
you,
right.
Mike? Guys, I listen to everything from like Jay-Z to Mark Anthony
Right.
to Selena
do.
to country music to Fleetwood Mac to gospel music. So
Right.
I listen to everything. You go through my thing, you're like,
Yes.
who is this person? You can't get a grip. But the one thing that when I had like my hairstylist go through my thing, I was like, what would you see on there that's weird? And he said Amy Grant.
Really?
Oh,
I
There's
love
Die
Amy
Hard.
Grant. I
Yeah.
grew up to her worship
Yeah, I
music.
grew up with Amy
Me
Grant.
too. My mother loved Amy Grant, so I love Amy
What
Grant.
about you, Tim? Who you like?
Okay. I
Oh, God.
am a believer. I love Justin Bieber. I do.
I
I heard
see
his
that.
albums are really good. I actually
Right?
don't know.
His music is
His
amazing.
music is bomb.
Yeah.
I find myself singing it out loud, dancing, you know, to
Is
it.
it too late now to say sorry?
I'm gonna tell y'all though. I'm gonna tell y'all if y'all really go through my you know my list, my playlist.
Yeah.
It's Frank Sinatra.
Oh,
But that's
love
not crazy. I love Frank Sinatra.
But it's so old school that people like, why are you listening to Frank?
Girl,
you know what
that's
I mean?
classic music. If you
Oh.
don't listen to Frank, I'm looking at you with a side eye.
I'm telling you,
Yeah.
you having one of them days, you listen to him, you
I'll
like,
tell you one though that's crazy. I was going through Mama Mai's music, and when I was scrolling down, number 3 on her playlist
What?
was My Neck, My Back.
Now that
With the change of the season brings with it the time to revamp your wardrobe. And this spring, we want you to be in the know of what's hot on the fashion scene. Feel free to take pictures because we're walking through the Museum of Future Trends.
Ladies,
designers have been hard at work creating new trends for the spring, and they finally hit the streets. Lucky for you, we've acquired quite a few items that my associates and I will walk you through. Check out this first look. Our supervising producer, Jill, is wearing the asymmetrical neckline trend. You're gonna see this everywhere, from the red carpets to the beaches. You wouldn't think so, but showing off the collarbone is uber sexy without doing too much. Her forest green single sleeve velour top is actually a bodysuit, so it will stay perfectly taut at all times. We paired it with straight leg jeans that are ripped at the knee and frayed at the ankles for a cropped look. You can pick up her asymmetrical bodysuit from Revolve for $172. And if you look closely, some say you can actually see the mannequin move.
Ow! Sexy. Okay.
Love it.
Now pay attention to this work of art. I want you all to feast your eyes on this sunglass moment happening here. Ariana, our junior publicist, is wearing the X-Girl sunglass trend. Now, this is a bit of a throwback for anyone that grew up in the 90s. The razor edges, pink tint, and gold give her such a futuristic feel. And these glasses say you mean business. And these glasses can be worn with literally anything. We wanted them to stand out, so we put her in darker colors for the rest of her outfit. We picked up her glasses from Les Specs for $119.
Lastly is one of my favorite installations. Eden, our digital coordinator's look, was inspired by your mother's rubber dishwashing gloves. Check out the chic twist put on the synthetic rubber trend. This is a bold look that you have to wear with confidence. So, if you're looking to make a statement and have all the eyes in the room on you, rubber is the way to go. This purple two-piece top fits her like a glove, and the ruffled bottom of her top adds the perfect touch of femininity.
Ow.
If you want to hop on the rubber trend, we pick the top and bottom up from ASOS for $31.50.
I like that price.
Hot.
All right, people, let's take one last look into the future.
Yes.
They look lovely.
Today's guest played DJ Yella in the hit movie Straight Outta Compton and is the fast-talking player Chad on Insecure. And if that isn't enough, now you can catch him all suited up in his military gear as a Navy SEAL on the CBS drama SEAL Team. Please welcome Neil Brown Jr.
For you?
Yes.
What do we
Friday.
got here?
Yes, say cheers.
Good.
Cheers.
Lavender margarita.
Lavender margarita.
Yes.
Salud.
Yes.
Welcome to the show. We're so
Welcome
happy
to
to
the
hear
show.
you here. Okay, so I have to tell you the first thing I heard, and it kind of tripped me out.
Ooh, sweet Jesus.
Right?
Yeah, I made your drink. Don't worry.
Lay back. Kick back, kick back.
Okay, all right, okay.
So I heard that you've been hit by a car not once, not twice, but 3 times.
Yeah, I like to play in the road as a kid. I just, I didn't understand how to stay my butt out the street.
Wait, so this is real. What happened?
Yeah, it didn't happen all at the same time. It wasn't all the same car.
Right.
Okay, good.
No, it's just I was
God.
I was a wild little kid, and the first time I was getting ahead of my mother was walking on the street, and I like to run ahead of her, and she told me to slow down. And there was a dude revving up his Trans Am inside his driveway, and he revved it up and reversed, and I turned and boop.
Oh, no.
What?
And that's where this scar comes from. This is not a fashion statement.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Okay, I always
Yes.
tell people like it's going the way it wants to go. How do I stop it? And I'm like, because it's a scar.
Okay.
But you had to be quick on your feet as a kid, though.
Yeah. I was pretty handy. My dad was in the military, and he was always jogging around and stuff like that. PT. He had me doing PT, martial arts, stuff like that.
Okay.
But yeah. But then I got hit again when I was I got hit a lot. It was the dude was robbing a store. My grandma had me in the buggy.
goodness.
He pulled off, hit the buggy. I flew face first into the curb.
Where was
But that's why my nose looked pretty though. Look.
Yes, you have a pretty nose.
this? Where did you grow up?
Florida.
Florida.
Yeah, Georgia.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, wild. We was at the meat store.
Okay.
And the third time?
The third time I was running from a dog.
What the heck?
We had a lot of Rottweilers and pit bulls in the hood. So
I hear that.
He was running. She was running after me, and I ran off in the street. I didn't get hit hard. I just got hit in the leg. I hopped up. I kept running because
But
I
you
was
know
more
what?
afraid of the dog in the car.
That means that you're a blessed person. To get hit 3 times and be
seriously.
living today, you blessed.
And you're still here.
Absolutely. I always say, what God got for you, can't no man keep from you. So,
Absolutely. That's one of my favorite
yeah, I keep surviving.
sayings.
Yeah.
So how did you get into acting?
Through martial arts, as I said before, my dad is in the Marines. I'm a Marine kid, and he, got me into my uncle Tiger Brown boxed Muhammad Ali in exhibition back.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Wow.
really?
No. Oh, Lord.
Yeah, that's
No,
it.
don't show that one. I could do a better kicking. And he got me into boxing since I was like 4, and then Shotokan karate and Muay Thai, and I was a little light-skinned kid. My dad looked different to me. He's this big, strong black Marine, and I was this little light-skinned
sound
little
sexy.
white boy.
Oh, geez.
My dad ain't no slouch.
I love
No
it.
slouch.
You're
He can
not
dance
either,
like
but
Jan
yeah,
Black.
you sound
Not at all. We actually love you as Chad on Insecure.
Yes, you do.
So we have to ask, will you be back for season 3? And are there any details you could tell us?
Yes, I am going to be back.
Okay, yay!
Okay, good.
And I can tell you, I don't want to give away too much, but it's going to get real uncomfortable.
Really?
Now,
Oh,
when you
yeah.
say uncomfortable, what kind of uncomfortable are we speaking?
I mean, the whole
it
idea
criminal?
of the no, it is not criminal.
Okay. All right.
But it's
Sexually
real,
uncomfortable?
all that. I mean,
Okay.
that's what the show has become anyway. Like these relationships, they don't always go the way we want them to.
Oh,
in real
so
life.
you become
they
a
don't.
freak. That's what it is.
No, Chad is actually. People always get on me about Chad, but Chad is engaged and he ain't cheating. He's being a good guy. No,
For now.
I gotta say it.
for now, what you talking about? For now, he loves Leah. Even though y'all never seen her.
Okay. All right, if you say so. All right.
Well, now you are on the military drama SEAL team.
Yes.
Congratulations.
So good.
Yeah.
Hey, wow.